Hi, my name is Jacqueline Rose, and I do not think it's a coincidence that you clicked on my channel. I think that you're meant to be here. So follow along with this message, see if it resonates with you, and if it does, watch some more of my videos and see if any of them resonate with you, and if they do, click and subscribe to my channel. And my intentions here are pure. I am just sharing my life and some techniques that I use in my life when it comes to the law of attraction, to spirituality, to the ascension process, to the enlightenment process. I know there's a lot of people going through this, and I just want to help because I've been on this journey for about 4 or 5 months now, and I've learned a lot quickly, and I just know that people need some help. So anyways, I wanted to talk about intentions. A friend of mine asked me after explaining this to her. So I believe, everything that I say is my opinion, I believe that intentions are huge in your life and envisioning things. And I talk about this on other videos, but you want to intend almost in everything that you do throughout your day. You want to set an intention of what my main intention of the day, of course, is always to check in with my thoughts and my feelings, and to make sure that I'm checking that I'm living a balanced lifestyle. But also really a main intention is how I can be a better person than I was yesterday, and that how I can affect other people's life in a positive manner. And so I repeat this, I get up and I say that my intentions are pure here, and I want to see how I can change the world just by everything that I do every day. And so I go to the gym and I smile at people, and I hold doors open, and I make connections with people, and I intentionally am kind to people, and you just never know who you're gonna meet, and you never know how you're gonna affect their life. So that is my main intention every day. I also have other intentions. When I'm making food, I intend that the food that I'm making is going to nourish the people in my life or who I'm making the food for. I intend that when I'm doing chores, I'm going to dance around, and for me, it's like connecting with spirit and getting intuition and I intend to learn something in those moments. I do that. I just put out intentions that's why some people pray over their food. You intend that that food is going to nourish you, and you pray to the source that made that food and thank them for the nourishment that they made that you're going to ingest. It's an appreciation for everything that's in your life. And so you don't just think these things, but you should say them out loud. Sometimes even staring in a mirror and looking at yourself and saying it. It's just an energy that you put out, and it affects, like it actually is like you're sprinkling fairy dust on your life. That's a good way, like you put these intentions, and so these intentions actually are energy. And like I explain all the time, our thoughts, our feelings, everything is energy. So once you're able to trick yourself, or really, I say trick yourself, but put movement in your life towards something that you want to do. I have the example of losing weight. I just started doing what healthy people do that wanted to lose weight. You work out and you exercise. And now that I'm at a weight that I am at, I don't have to exercise as much, and I don't have to follow my calories as close. I still have to be mindful, but I want to be a healthy person. So what does a healthy person do? I took little steps. So if you wanted to find a new job, I would constantly be looking up stuff for your resume, how to improve your resume, how to get your resume out. How to start making more connections with people at work or in the field that you want to be in. You just want to make baby steps towards anything that you're trying to do. Don't look I say these things because I'm telling myself this as well. These are advice that I'm telling myself. This is my higher self speaking when I'm doing this shit. And so I tell people and myself that, like, I want to be whatever I want to be, right? I really would like to be some kind of coach and help people. That really is where my passion lies, is talking to people and motivating people. Like, it is like, I'm on fire. I feel so good whenever I'm doing that and trying to like help and guide people in their life and just giving them techniques. I'm on fire. So that's really what I want to be. But there's a lot of steps in that process. Same with like doing the spiritual work, because I want to gain that too, but I have to continuously make connections to the other side, and I have to continuously live this balanced lifestyle, and I have to, you know, do meditations about like just connection. That's another part. Not everybody wants to be like that, so you don't always have to do the spiritual part, but I want to combine these two. So that's a lot. So I have to just look at the little tiny baby steps, because, you know, I would like it to all happen tomorrow, but it's not all going to happen tomorrow. Maybe it is, who knows? But I just know that I have to keep giving the universe signs that this is the direction I want to go in, and I'm going to have to change it up again, do something different. So I was thinking about that at the gym today, which I didn't follow because I just went into, like, you go into this automatic mode. Like, you find a comfort and you go into that automatic mode, and you're like, why isn't anything changing? Because I'm doing the same thing. So I was at the gym and I was working out and body pump, and I was thinking maybe I should do a different machine, because if I do the same machine, I get the same results, right? Maybe I need to do something different. But I fucking am in my head. See, I'm still checking myself. From me leaving body pump to going onto the machine, I wanted to do the stair stepper, because I really don't like to do it because it's hard work. And I prefer to do something that's a little easier. But that's not what you should do if you want to keep your body up. And so I was like, I'll do the stair stepper for at least 15 minutes. Well, I was already on the fucking elliptical starting it, and I was like, oh shit, I said I was going to do the stair stepper. I'm like, well, I'm already here. I'll just stay on the elliptical. But that's what I'm talking about. You know, that's checking myself. I was like, shit. You know, I'm just doing the same thing over again. If you want a different results, Jackie, change it up a little, even to the exercise machine. That's why I say even drive a different way to work. Just do things that are different, because you never know where you might connect with somebody over there that's meaningful, you know, in that different place, that different way you went to work. And it all, to me, all these things matter, because we're all connected and nothing is a coincidence. So everything, every thought is leading you somewhere better. And so your intentions, you want to set your intentions and speak them out and say them. That's why I say this, it's like you're doing a spell, okay? Not that you're a witch or anything, but that think about as the words that you speak are actually, and the things that you think of when you're thinking and speaking about a possibility that you want in your brain, let go of how you're going to get there. Just imagine what you would look like if you were in your best life ever. You want to imagine that and hold that thought, and then speak it out. Speak, I intend to be this. I have a thing in the morning that I say, you know, I am Jacqueline Rose, and this is what I want, and this is what I'm going to give back to people. And I speak that every morning, because that's when it's all about, like, I try to explain it. These are the maps. These are the instructions to the game of life. And these little things that you do that seem like they're not a big deal because our society said they're not a big deal, all matter, and they all help redirect your life. And they're not a whole lot, you know? It's little things that seem like they're not a big deal, but they are, because everything's energy. So you're putting energy towards something. So put your intentions, speak your intentions. It won't cost you no money. Just take a little time, get up, and everything you do, intend and thank and be grateful. Those things you are telling source and angels. Like, I sit there and I like get in my car and I get teary-eyed because I will be in so much happiness. And sometimes I get some pissed off moments too. It's a daily thing, but I'm in so much happiness. I'm so grateful for my life. And there are so many things in my life that are not perfect that I could worry about, like 24/7, but there are so many things to be grateful for. Like, it's just beautiful outside, and I have a beautiful garden, and my plants are starting to grow, and I'm just like, I can't wait until they get so big. Look at them growing. Like, I get excited about that shit. Like, literally, I get excited about that. Or me just talking to somebody at the grocery store. Like, I get excited about that. It's life so much better, because everything is just, it has so much more meaning. And you learn to love yourself, and you learn to always stay balanced, and you learn to know that those things are important. Don't let society tell you different. I feel like I'm rambling. Anyways, hopefully you get something from that video, and hopefully you have an amazing day. I'm about to go clean my floors and dance around. Yeah, it's a chore. It's not fun, but I'm going to dance my ass off, and I feel like I get a lot of inspiration when I'm dancing and cleaning, and I'm going to make that moment great in my life, because it has meaning and purpose. But holler, for a motherfucking dollar. Peace.